I was born not to kneel, but to stand. My name is Hristo Botev, poet, rebel, and sworn enemy of all tyrants. I was a child when I first saw the face of oppression, the bowed heads of my people, the silence of men too afraid to speak. But I was not afraid. They sent me away to study, thinking they could tame me with words. Instead, I found fire. The writings of Herzl, of Bakunin, of those who spoke of a world without kings, without masters, a world where men do not serve, but rule themselves. I did not learn silence. I learned to fight with my voice, and I spoke. So they chased me from my homeland, called me a madman, an exile. But I was not alone. Across the river, I found my brothers, revolutionaries, dreamers, men who carried the same fire in their hearts. With ink and steel, I waged war. My words struck harder than bullets. The Ottoman Empire feared me. The rulers of my own people feared me even more. Because I did not fight for thrones or governments, I fought for those who had no voice. They said my ideas were impossible. But ideas, my friends, do not die. And so I returned, not as a poet, but as a warrior. The time for words had passed. 200 men against an empire. We knew the cost, yet we marched. Some causes are greater than life itself. We seized the Radetzky, crossed the Danube, kissed the Bulgarian soil, and raised our rifles. We believed others would follow, that the fire of rebellion would spread. But the enemy was waiting. We were outnumbered 100 to 1, but we stood our ground. We fought for the right to live free. Then, a rifle cracked. A single bullet. My body fell, but my fire did not. If my words still echo, if my fire still burns, remember what we stood for. A life without chains, a world without masters. He who falls in the fight for freedom never dies.